Hey everyone, come with me while I make some hot dog buns. So I start out by measuring out my milk and then warming it up in the microwave. You want it anywhere from 105 to 110 degrees. Once you get your milk to the right temperature, you add in your yeast. I'm using active dry yeast, so that's either 2 1/4 teaspoons if you have a jar, or 1 packet of yeast. Then after you add in your yeast, you add in a teaspoon of sugar and then stir that around and wait about 5 minutes, or really whenever the yeast gets good and foamy on top. So while that is sitting, I am measuring out my flour. It takes 3 cups of all-purpose flour. So once we get that measured out, then we will add in the rest of our sugar. The recipe called for 2 tablespoons of sugar total. So right now I'm putting in 1 tablespoon and 2 teaspoons. Also, please excuse the flour on my shirt. Obviously, I am baking. And don't pay attention to the blanket and the empty box in the background. I don't know why I felt that needed said, but whatever. Okay, there I added in a teaspoon of salt, and now I'm mixing all the dry ingredients together before I add in our milk and yeast mixture. Look at it there. It looked really nice and foamy. So here I am taking a water break. Stay hydrated, everybody, and talking to one of my cats. She was being very loud and annoying yesterday. So now I am adding in 2 tablespoons of very hot melted butter, because I don't think things through and didn't use a bowl that wouldn't get extremely hot in the microwave. So I also just realized I deleted my clip that showed me putting in my egg, but it just takes 1 egg. So once you get that all in there, I am going to show off my brand new cute little pot holder I bought at Dollar General in their spring collection. Anyway, once you get all the ingredients in, we are just going to mix and mix and mix and mix. I believe it ended up mixing here for 8 minutes, and here I'm going to test it. It definitely, I knew it was not ready because it was not stretchy at all. And actually, I have some clips that I didn't show where I actually added in a little more liquid because it just seemed really dry. And here I am adding in the rest of the liquid. And in the end, I mixed it another 5 minutes or so, and it turned out exactly where I want it. You can see here that it's nice and stretchy, and you can see the light is passing through it. So that's perfect and exactly where you want it to be. So I didn't want to dirty another bowl. So here I am forming it into a ball, and then I am going to spray the bowl with some, what is that stuff? Oh, right, cooking spray, duh. Then I'm going to pop it back in the bowl. And, oh, here's a fun little time. I could not get the bowl off of my stand mixer. It took me a good couple minutes. So here I am fighting it. And here I am fighting it some more. And I am trying to see here which direction it goes. And I'd been turning it the right way. Finally, I got it off. All right. So here I am showing off the towel that I got that matches my cute little pot holder. And about an hour later, we got to a perfect double size. And now I am just measuring out each piece. They had to be about 120 grams to make 8 hot dog buns. Now, shaping has never been my strong suit with anything. Definitely something that takes a lot of practice. So my hot dog buns did not turn out the greatest. They were a little wonky, but hey, it's perfectly okay. Because guess what? Only my husband and I are eating these. So yeah, see, that looked really awful. But here I am, I'm going to seal the edges. And I'm going to do that by putting a little water on my fingers and then pinching all the seams. So apparently the theme of this video is me losing footage, because I do not have footage of the second rise, which was about an hour, the milk basting, the scoring, and the baking, but here's a photo of them at the end, and they're okay.